No, no.
There we go. That good? That working?
Yeah.
Turn mine off. You good, everybody?
You guys ready? All right, Nick, we're ready.
Good?
All right. Good. Officer Nick Solis, NickSoliz. Today, officers were dispatched at 1 a.m. To the 4300 block of West Cesar Chavez for shots fired. When officers arrived at the scene, they were able to determine that a male was walking on the 4300 block of West Cesar Chavez when he started to shoot rounds from a gun. Now, at the time, officers couldn't ascertain if they were if those rounds were at somebody, if they were in the air. So once this suspect fired off rounds, he then secluded himself, went inside of a house on the 4300 block of West Cesar Chavez. Now, officers didn't know now if he lived there, what was going on. They just knew that he was an officer. I mean, he was a suspect that was shooting in the air, shooting at somebody, and then put himself in a house. So they immediately treated it as some kind of hostage situation, right? Just making sure that these people were safe. They created a plan of action. Multiple people from the house came out. They were trying to make contact with the male who they believed was inside the house with two females. And at the time, not knowing if he knew those females, if they were in danger, they were able to get in touch with one of the females who told officers that this suspect knows one of the females in here. I think they have a romantic relationship and that they were not in danger. Now, when it comes to the shots, officers were also able to determine through an investigation that he was in fact shooting the rounds at the ground, not at anyone in particular. So that's still a crime, but in this case, he was not aiming those rounds towards anybody. So when it was all said and done, this was not a hostage situation. This was clearly a situation of a male who was not making the best decisions, shot rounds at the roadway. People heard, called it in, which they should, and then he went ahead and went inside a home where someone let him in, which we believe someone he knows that he has a romantic relationship with, let him in the house, and he's there now. So as far as that, we decided to back off as there was not a hostage situation. He will still have some crimes. He did commit some crimes, so that we will be filing on that. It looks like this is one of the crimes is discharging a firearm within a municipality of 50,000, and I believe that's it. If I know anything else, I'll let y'all know.
So is he still down the street armed?
Yeah, he's still in the house. Yeah, possibly armed. Everybody that was in the house at the time has now left that didn't belong there. I don't know why they were there, but the two people who live there are in there. They willingly let him in, and so that's where we stand right now.
So, any idea why he did this, the danger of the situation as far as the street and the people inside this home that he might have put people in?
Yeah, well, I can't confirm. I mean, we think that he may have been intoxicated, right? And he was just stumbling down the street and was popping rounds off on the street, which is not the wisest thing to do. So we believe that may have something to do with it. But yeah, right now, someone let him in. I guess that's the safest place for him right now, as opposed to being out here stumbling, shooting, firearms. So he's in there right now. Nobody's in danger, and that's all that matters.
So it's not a domestic dispute or a mental call?
No, sir.
Do you have information on why you guys decided not to arrest him?
Well, when it came to that, it's more so nobody was in danger, right? When we initially got here, we believed that there were two hostages inside of the home, but it turns out when they made contact with one of the females inside of that home, they were safe because they knew him. There was nothing domestic. He wasn't actively shooting. They weren't in danger, so they made the determination that maybe we should just back off for now. There was no danger to anybody anymore. He was inside of his home. and that's the determination we made.
Will he possibly facing deadly conduct as well? Or?
You know, I got to get back to him that, Alex. I know that for sure is that the first charge I said is a discharge of a firearm. Anything else, I'll let y'all know.
What do you want to tell the residents out here? Because he's here, fired some rounds, and he's still in the neighborhood.
Yeah, police are still here. We, obviously we're here 24/7. We are probably going to patrol by the area all day just to make sure that this doesn't happen again. But we are definitely here. We have our safe officers who are our daylight officers who are coming in right now. We still have dog watch officers out here, so area is pretty protected. But anything, if you see or hear anything, go ahead and give us a call.
I
The
apologize.
officers that are here right now, how long are they going to stay?
Well, I can't determine that right now, but they're in the area. They're right here. They could stay here. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they are. But nonetheless, we have officers here. We're gonna have them here a while. You know.
Just to clarify, who is inside the home right now? It's the man and two other women still, or?
Yes. So there's our initial suspect who police were called because he was stumbling in the street, shooting a firearm. When officers got here, he had already entered the home. But after an investigation and making contact, our SWAT team and our negotiation team got out here. They made contact with a female inside the home, and they were safe. One of them was in a romantic relationship with him, and he wasn't firing off any rounds. They willingly let him in the house. He's just there now. There's no reason to go in there. Nothing's going on right now. But that's basically what we have.
Okay. Family members told me that you'll have come out here before.
If we do, I haven't pulled the history in the house, so I have no idea. If y'all need those calls, we can get them for you.
Anything that you want to say about just being a responsible gun owner? I mean, obviously, people have rights. They have, they own guns. You want to say anything? Talk about that?
Not right now, Christine. Yeah, just obviously we just know about firearm safety, right? It's just not safe to carry a gun when you're intoxicated. Make better decisions.
So you guys backed out right now, backed off right now.
Yeah.
Is it one of these where if you're patrolling, you see him walking the street, that's when you get him? Or
Well-
are you going to the house later on?
Well, like if you were to come out of the house again, I can't determine that. Like obviously there's different things, right? You have to be committing a crime. There's different laws that if he had a warrant, yes, for this. But right now I have no idea about what's going to go on further with this investigation. But I can definitely get back to you on that. All right, thank y'all.
Grab your mic.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got you, Jack. I know you were late.
Yes,
Yeah.
Sorry to be digging in your
Oh no, it's okay. No, yeah,
Don't
I'm
wanna be digging
sorry.
in there
Here you
too
go.
far. Thank you, sir.
Of course.
Thank you. I mean, I kind of feel bad, but at the same time, you're drunk and you've got a firearm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate it. Okay. This is a hard one.